All right. And I only need to leave in 20 minutes.
You actually have to leave in 20? Or
No,
could we like extend
I'll
it?
wait. I'll probably call the Uber around 6:20ish.
Okay. So, welcome everyone to TheNest. I wanted to get Noah on like a year ago, but I'm lazy and haven't been good. We're probably going to try to bust this out super quick because as we were just talking about, we have like 25 minutes, 30 minutes maybe. We wanted to do longer, but you're visiting.
I gotta go, yeah.
Yeah. So, why did you come first off? What do we do? What do we do here?
Well, originally the plan was to stay for a little bit longer and just pass you in like sub count, just like this little troll thing. But I don't know. I just wanted to like troll thing. Yeah. I mean, it's easy when you have a goal working towards it. Yeah. But I don't know. I just wanted to hang out with the tribe team. Yeah. I figured like they were here, it would be a good time. Plus, we haven't hung out in.
Dude, yeah. The last time was it the Philippines? That's the last time I saw you in 2 years. So with COVID, we haven't been able to do anything. And then now that the vaccines have been like more readily available, we could finally do at least a little bit of something. But hopefully the next time is like a LAN. That's what I'm hoping for.
Champs, baby. Champs.
Yeah. Let's go tribe. So you joining tribe? No? The people want to know.
The people want to know.
People want to know.
No.
So why not? Talk about that. Do you have a reason?
I don't really have a reason. I just don't really want to join a team again. Yeah, I don't know.
Because was Omen like such a bad experience the first time around?
As bad as it wasn't horrible. Because it was nice for a little bit. Obviously not getting paid like 20 grand that you're owed. Yeah. Kind of sucks.
Omen was... Yeah. We talked about that. Like, Shane just was really shady. Omen, the whole structure was just kind of meh. Yeah. I don't know. I had a whole thing. I think I told you this, but like trying to get out of it was like the most stressful thing because lawyers were getting involved.
Have you talked about it publicly?
A little bit. The gist of it is essentially there was a lot of weird things going on with Omen and Shane. Like he was, I'll say it here. He was literally like doing cocaine in front of me with like a couple other creators and stuff with some like big time guys, which is like, I'm fine with people partying, but it just, that compounded with the way he acted was just something I kind of wanted to distance myself from. So I wanted to leave Omen like right after joining and I wanted to go to SSG and they made a really big fit about it. And they're just like, you can't, I mean, part of it was on me. I wanted to just leave. I didn't really discuss too much. I'm like, hey, can I just get out? And they're like, no, let's talk about it. I'm like, I just want to leave. So a lot of it was...
yeah, no, he complained to me about that a lot.
Really?
Yeah, he talked to me about you a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, like,
he was
like prior to
after you left. Because I joined like right before you left.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
You put me in the call with them.
I know. What did they say?
It's just constantly complaining like, I thought we were homies, man. And then he pulls this crap. He just trying to leave me. Doesn't even want to talk to me anymore. Like,
this is the
thing. But he twists.
Yeah, exactly. Shane was such a good speaker. Like he could communicate with people really well and like kind of manipulate in a way. But he was a fun person, but not someone I really wanted to associate with business wise. Yeah. You know what I mean? But he was so good at talking that I knew I would be persuaded because I'm pretty easily persuaded.
Oh, well, Bobby and I eventually were like that too. We're like, we're not getting in a call with you. Like, exactly. You can text us and then we can also like have like the text as well. But this was also around the time where we just kind of left because our contracts were no longer, what was the word? Like usable, whatever.
What? Yeah, they were void at that. Or not void. They were
expired. Just because it was I don't know how many months without like salary because it was like salary, but then we also had.
Was that part of the contract terms? Like
it was in
made
there.
It so that it was null.
It was in there that if we didn't get paid after I don't know like 90 days of request something that we're free to leave. Contract is nullified. Okay. Yeah.
For me, there was really nothing in the contract that could get me out. So eventually, what happened was Tribe bought me out.
Well, no way out in its own is. It makes it so it's void. If there's no way out of the contract, there's no term.
Well, so from my end, there was ways to get out, but not like I couldn't just do it. You know what I mean? Like there was certain things like if the company becomes liquid. Yeah, I don't think there was a buyout clause. I don't remember. That was so long ago and like legit the most.
It doesn't even feel like Call of Duty days. It feels to me like that's meshed into the Ross days.
Dude,
maybe I just throw everything like the bad parts of YouTube together and associate them all together.
Yeah. I think it was like right at the start of COD M because I just remember like my 3 biggest videos on my channel all have Omen branding. Yeah. And I made them all like release day, like best settings, best sensitivities.
So I know it was because I joined Omen maybe a week into Call of Duty Mobile because that was like, okay, I'm finally in the mobile scene for the first time. Like, yeah, I had the prior audience from Ross. Yeah. But it was like...
Wait, what was your channel up to by the time you...
I think it might have been 100K. Over? I think we talked about that. I think it might have hit 100K and then I just didn't...
From just Ross Mobile?
Yeah, I posted like maybe 5 or 6 videos on it.
Yeah.
But everyone was so hyped, like, okay, Ross Mobile on the mobile channel. We're going to subscribe to it.
How was it doing view-wise? Like 100K?
Yeah, plus? It was like around 100K.
Okay.
Which for Ross isn't great, but in general, it was like, okay, this could be my successful channel, because at the time I was getting like 20K on Apex. So it was just really? Like, it was like, okay,
so
I can't keep
when you
this.
started Ross Mobile, you weren't playing Ross PC at all?
No.
Oh, okay. So were you like, I have the audience, but I don't want to play PC, so might as well try mobile? Yeah,
well, it was more so I had the audience, and I wanted them to know if they wanted to watch Ross, the mobile channel, in my head was sort of going to be the work channel.
Yeah.
So it was like,
and the other one was like passion more.
Yeah, and now it's like, okay, 2 years later, that's sort of still the case. The mobile channel, it's technically my work channel. I like this game way better, but then I created the plays channel as like the passion one. It was just I was gonna originally use the OG one for that, but then I got convinced.
The OG one, for anyone that doesn't know, was like the channel where you uploaded like PC games.
The first ever channel I made, which was just Noah from YouTube.
How do you feel about that now? That channel,
like that is just there.
It's just there. Is there like any like shame associated with it? Because it always seems like, because I know at one point you like...
I would have been, I don't know, if someone looks up Noah from YouTube and that's the first one to pop up, if it wasn't for the fact that my videos are basically all off of that now, I would be like, don't watch that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want...
You just don't think the content is up to par with what your standards
No, definitely not. Between like me as a person growing from then and the content itself... And then it was like not even an enjoyable game. It's like an embarrassing kind of thing. I'm sure like if you went back, although you didn't do like face cam, so it's like a little different.
That's true, but my Madden Mobile. So
that's how you feel?
Dude, yeah. So like my Madden Mobile, I was younger. I was like 16, 17 at the time. I had braces, so I talked just with a fat lisp and all that, which I wasn't self-conscious about, but looking back at, I just seemed like a kid.
That's why it's probably not so bad, but I just don't want it.
Well, for me, I'm not. So you haven't deleted any, right?
They're all unlisted.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, I know that I've deleted videos, and then like a couple years later, I'm like, dude, I wish.
It's fun to go back and watch it and be like, ugh, but I just don't want like still hundreds of thousands of people to do it a month, because I know there's still people who watch Ross that will probably still be happy to watch all of those old videos, have like nostalgia, which is fine. I'm kind of embarrassed of that whole era.
I feel that, yeah.
So that channel is just like, it's a talking point. People, they'll look up Noah from YouTube. I think actually the mobile one's the first one now, and then it's the million one.
Yeah.
But if you click on it, there's like 6 videos.
What video? Did you like go through and find like, okay, I actually like these videos, and people, if they pull it up, they'll enjoy it?
Yeah.
Could you like pull it up? I kind of want to see.
As I said, 6. I think I might have unlisted.
A few more?
Yeah, recently.
Are they unlisted or private?
Recently.
Just
unlisted. So if like someone had the link, they could find it.
Yeah. I think most of my
different now,
videos
actually.
at this point are
so unlisted. I left some Call of Duty and the zombies up because I actually was planning on maybe doing multiplayer on that channel for like Cold War and just other games.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, it's just like, I don't know, it's time consuming.
Yeah.
If I start it. But I know like Call of Duty would get decent views on there, because like the first ever zombies I had posted, that one, I mean, that was an anomaly, but it did 166,000 after like not posting on that forever. But for like Call of Duty, that was good.
On like your plays channel though, right?
This was the original Noah from YouTube one. I was gonna do multiplayer.
Well, I mean, like nowadays, like, is there any way you would put something? Is there any kind of content that would go there?
The only idea I had, unless it would be IRL, but it's just we don't do IRL stuff all that often. We can't. Multiplayer would be like PC multiplayer, and then I'd have just mobile in general, and then the plays channel would be like
would you leave the names the same? Would it be
from
YouTube?
I don't think I would change the names. Yeah, I already have plaques.
Yeah. You don't have them in your background, do you? Or do you have them set up?
So I'm like my setup, it's like right here. So whenever I do the starting soon thing, because I have a little webcam that I don't use mounted, kind of like how you did.
Do you do starting soon? Or do you just
I do now, because with like my new setup, I'll put the chats, like I do pop-out chats. Like I'll start stream after I get like the titles and thumbnails up, and I'll usually get like the pop-out chats going, and then get like my sort of notifications for like donations and stuff. So it's like the top monitor is like alerts, and then the bottom one's just chats.
Yeah. Okay.
It's kind of similar to like what I was trying here.
Yeah.
But
wait, trying here? You said?
I was trying here. Yeah. I'd like split yours into one was OBS and then one. So it's like for me, I've got 3 monitors. It's one up top, one in front of me, and then the one to the left. All of them are horizontal. I've had a vertical one before, and eventually I just get mad because I don't use it.
It gets really annoying for general use because it's just so skinny, and fit and stuff is a pain. But chat's nice just because it's so you can really go back and see stuff.
Yeah, that's what I thought about it for. But at the same time, you only read like your first 5 messages, and then you're like, I gotta look at the game again.
Yeah, that's actually facts.
Yeah, but so I'll have like chat, and then to the left OBS, and then the alerts.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So really quickly, I just want to make sure on time. 5:53. Okay, dope. This is
that's so fast.
I know, dude. We set this up. So obviously the camera can't really see it, but like we made a mini studio. I should take a picture of it before I take it down.
Put it on screen now. Editor.
Editor. Throw it in. But we set this up, and I thought it'd be a little quicker, but it ate into our podcast time like a good 30-40 minutes. So that's why this one's going to be really short. So part 2 in the future. But
I'm sure people are interested just to hear that little bit about Omen alone from you.
Yeah.
I'm sure people are curious, like why I don't have videos on my original channel anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, it's just sort of like a pride thing almost. It's not even that I'm embarrassed. It's more I'd rather show what I think is good now and like up to today's
Well, the
standards.
fact that it's 1 million subs means that it's gonna kind of be the front and center.
That's like it's a positive, but it's also like negative. Yeah. Because I'm not happy seeing 1.1 million and then like 10,000 views. Yeah,
I understand that.
Yeah,
it's such a weird mindset. I always think something just died. I don't know. It's fine. One of those cameras. Is that one?
Yep.
All right, that's fine. Like, if you have a 10K channel, like your Play channel, right? 30K.
Yeah.
And you're getting 10K a video, that's like...
They're like, dang, that's a successful channel.
Well, even just like you as a YouTuber... Wait, were you saying you as a YouTuber
if you see a 30K channel getting like 10,000...
As a viewer.
Yeah, you're like, okay, that's a really successful channel.
Exactly. And being a YouTuber is the exact same way. Like, you always kind of look at it like a ratio in a way where, I'm getting 33% of my audience is like consistently tuning in. Yeah. Some YouTubers will get over their sub count, which always blows my mind. But yeah, even if you're getting that exact same view count, but the channel is 10 times bigger, it's just way more detrimental.
And then everyone knows. They're like, oh, it's dead channel or bought it or something. It's like...
Exactly.
Well, yeah, you're right. Dead channel. But come on, man.
You think about like the percentage, and like PewDiePie has 110 million or something.
But it gets to the point where he's getting just millions of views anyway. So it's like, even if it was just getting 1 million a video, you're like...
But that's our mindset. But there's still YouTubers that are like, you like gave up a channel that's getting 10, 20K. You know what I mean? Like it's all very perspective based.
For sure.
Which is just a weird thing.
It was also just having the ability to like keep a fresh channel with like the mobile channel. Yeah. It's like that probably, I could do like the mobile gaming stuff on that channel. It's just, I wouldn't have wanted to have like all that past history on there. Yeah. And I also didn't want to delete it. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. It's something that's satisfying about starting fresh. I'm sure you felt that way about HawksNest too.
I feel that, yeah.
Is this going up on the second one?
Yeah, this will be on HawksNest 2, which is a dead channel. I made the HawksNest 2 channel for IRL.
Exactly.
And then I did a few videos. I mean, I wasn't doing great, but I at least was putting out some things here and there. You know what I mean? With like the house, like that one Ferg video where I just little prank did like 600K views. But COVID hits and I've been alone basically for the past year or living with family. So it's just like nothing was really good enough for IRL.
Do you like vlogging?
I hate holding the camera. I like the idea of being able to make videos of going on and like recording stuff like that, but I'm just not a very good vlogger. You know what I mean? Like if I could pay someone that just like followed me when I went to events, that would be great. That's
what I mean. Like champs, like just have a buddy that just sits there and records everything. And then you can go back and edit that. That's fine. It just feels weird, like something about putting the camera on yourself.
Or are you good at talking in public? Like if you're walking down the street, just people passing by, you're never gonna see them.
To a camera, no.
Yeah, same. I can't do that.
It's not that it's any different. Like I'm not worse at it. I'm just uncomfortable.
Exactly. I don't like want to piss people off around me. Like I don't really care about how they see me. I just don't want to be annoying people. Like if they're trying to enjoy anything or
once you see someone on a camera, you're like, I don't want to be on camera.
Yeah, any stuff like that. I just not am great about. But yeah, in terms of like getting someone to record, that's another thing. Is like I need to get better at hiring people to do stuff. For me, it's like if I can pay someone or if I can do it myself. Wait, do you have an editor?
No, neither one of us do.
Oh, really?
I tried for a while, but I micromanaged too much to have one.
Really? Yeah, is that the only reason you don't have an editor? Is like you just have too much? You want to control too much? I'd rather just
get it done myself, like
time wise, or like the way that the
time wise, and also like if there's like one tiny little like from 2 to 3 seconds, I want that cut. Like
and then you have to wait 30 minutes to get the draft back.
That's in there. So it's like I don't know. I don't want to like tell them to change one tiny little thing.
What if it was a system where it's like you edit with what? Vegas, right? What if you had a Vegas editor and since you send them the files, you already have that. They just have to send back the project file. Yeah. You open it, you look at it, and you're like, okay, I want to adjust this.
That would be something I would do.
So they do like 95%, and you just do the file.
I recently did that from my stream PC to my gaming PC because it was like something
send the file over.
Yeah, because the render wasn't like working or something. So I just transferred over like the files on the hard drive. Yeah, and it was nice. It was just all there.
I know.
I might do that.
I really need to start doing.
Finding editors is a pain in the butt, though.
You want to know where to look? Brazil. Did I tell you this?
You did, yeah.
Dude, Brazilian editors are like, they can be really, really, I mean, just like any editors, they can be good or bad, but the rate that they work at is, it's like a good price, but how do I word this? The rate that they would get would be much higher than they would get from other Brazilian people.
It's a good deal all around.
Yeah, exactly. You're getting work for cheaper and they're getting work for higher than they would be getting it for, essentially. I would assume it's like that in other places too. I know that there's a lot of Brazilian editors. I don't know. I don't know over there. If
I feel like everybody I've ever worked with has been like EU.
Really?
Like shout out Bright, EU.
He did thumbnails.
He did thumbnails, yeah, for a while. Then I had Natty. I had edited like 2 videos, and it wasn't her. It was just me.
Natty. Yeah.
Because I saw like she was editing stuff, and I was like, hey, would you like to try? Especially like being in the scene herself, like knowing. That's another thing, is knowing what goes in and out of a video. Like anyone can just edit like just cuts, but knowing like what you should be leaving and taking out. Like I don't want to micromanage that.
I feel like it's gonna be really rough at the start, and then you start to develop.
I've tried that, yeah, but I also had one before too. Like
was the first time? Mobile?
Yeah, the first time my thumbnails changed. Cod Mobile was the only time I've ever tried like attempted editors, and there were 2. The one. Do you remember when my thumbnails went from just myself just doing the blank screenshots to like
super highly edited?
No, something like, well, yeah.
Like when the text was like Bobby style,
white
right?
and yellow. No, so that was Bright.
Okay.
But before that, you probably don't remember. There was a phase. It was like maybe I had an editor for like 2 weeks.
Could you tell me like the most popular video from that time? I might remember from that.
It was
any video, honestly.
Locust coming out, but I don't know. Maybe I even edited that. That's the thing. I also will start editing myself even if I have an editor. And I've always put them on salary first, which was definitely a mistake. Like say I'll pay X a month to do.
Why was that a mistake?
Because I never would
got the money's worth. Or?
Yeah, never. Because I would like pay them like whatever X amount of dollars a day.
Yeah.
Instead of just like I should just pay someone to edit.
Per.
Like, yeah.
I feel like it's good salary wise when you start getting to the point of like they're gonna be your long term, and it's like all right.
And that's why I did it, because I was like, yeah, he's gonna be my long term. Because I was like he was passionate about it. Because actually,
wait, this wasn't Bright. This is the one before. Or this
is the like video editor. He did videos and thumbnails together. Yeah, before it was pretty OG days. I'd say like season 4 maybe.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I know the time period. It was right when I started rank grind for number 1.
Were the thumbnails like pretty simplistic?
They were. Okay. They didn't change much. It was like it just went from my original screenshot to sort of like okay, he cuts out the gun, changes in the filters and the background, kind of like what I'm doing now, but less realistic, like less game looking, more like kind of art looking.
Yeah. I think people overdo thumbnails sometimes. Like nothing against Bright. I think his style, for me personally, I like to keep mine super simple. I don't like it to be a piece of art. I like it to be something that I don't like busy thumbnails necessarily. So I love yours because it's so simple that it grabs attention. And also,
I'm happy with mine now. They're easy to do too, and it's very like on theme.
Exactly, on theme. I think when you had the ones that were a little bit more overdone, I think me and Ferg talked about this. Where like, have you seen?
It didn't fit me.
Yeah,
and I don't know, it just didn't. Yeah. Bobby, it works for him.
Yeah, I think it works well for Bobby.
Because you watch a Bobby's video, you're not like going there for the gameplay.
Yo, I agree.
You're going there to see his camera zoom out and have flames around it.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, I wonder where he's gonna go. We should talk about Cod Mobile's scene changing for content.
Oh, meme-wise? I was just about to mention that. Like
from gameplay to
simplistic thumbnails are like the thing right now, but with like
it's even simple. It's screenshots now.
Exactly. Well, no, not necessarily. It was screenshots a couple months ago where it was just that, but lately it's gotten to where it's like take a screenshot and make it look crazy. Like ISIS thumbnails, he'll take a gun, add 8 scopes on it or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like slight edits,
I know what you mean.
Edits.
Because I'm in those videos.
Yeah, you're in all of them.
I've seen like 3 videos from him, and I've been in every one that I've clicked on. Yeah.
I think we talked about this. Yeah, and it's always like, has he done anything other than the gun pronouncing? Has he ever pulled in any other videos?
Like me just saying trip mine or something.
Oh, really?
What I've seen,
pretty basic.
Yeah. I don't really do much to be memed. He should start using you. He probably does a lot.
That's what I was just thinking. Is like the only time I've seen me in his videos is the Recoil. 5 and 11, that clip could work.
Most of your stuff isn't Cod Mobile related. It's just like you being you.
What do you mean?
Like when you get memed, it's not you talking about like a game, so it's something that he can use.
So it's not. Well, I mean, the Recoil one was kind of
that. Well, yeah, but that's like a game related thing.
Yeah,
I'm talking like what D-Dead will do on Reddit.
Oh,
stuff like it's usually about you.
Fuck that guy.
Think he's watching?
Oh, he's watching for sure.
He's like smiling right now. Like
put this on Reddit, D-Dead. See how many upvotes you get.
Bitch.
I love D-Dead. I met D-Dead because...
Did you?
What? No, not in person.
Oh.
Like the way like he's now my mod or whatever is I just randomly needed someone for like a test server and he was on. And then I was like, okay, he helped me out. I'll mod him. And then as soon as he got the power, it went straight through his head. And he like talked shit. And it's funny.
Yeah.
I find it humorous. But that guy,
I don't know if I've modded him on all my
I saw
platforms.
you had him modded.
On YouTube?
Yeah, I was like watching the
Oh,
stream.
yeah, because he was changing his name.
Yeah, and
little troll.
Name, picture. Wait, okay, we're going to go off DDed. He's getting too much screen time. That guy doesn't deserve this much screen time. What were we talking about right before? Oh, the way COD Mobile is moving.
Yeah, to memes.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I want to start that meme channel. I want to have an editor fully manage it, but I don't want to start it.
Why don't you want to start it?
I want it to be like how I want it immediately, but
that's the thing. Sometimes you got to get over that block of just saying, okay, this is going to start off not perfect, and it's going to work its way into what it's going to become.
That channel, the way I vision it, it's going to be so simple because it's.
Do you want to explain really quickly what you're thinking? Because we discussed this, but
yeah. So I want to start a new channel for like the mobile scene again, but like not how I do my gameplay. It's going to be memes.
What would the name be? Noah from YouTube
dash memes.
Memes,
so
really?
it could have like a future for other things, but it would be primarily mobile because that's like the target audience.
Dude, low key, if I did a channel like that, I think the best name would be Recoil.
Just Recoil.
Just literally Recoil with a verified check when I hit 100K. Like it would have to, right? Would it not?
Yeah, like profile picture, just like the picture.
I think so. I would go down the same route as you of just like having it because I don't think.
Well, the reason why I would want someone else to manage it, well, obviously, I don't have a taste for that editing. I can't do it. Probably.
Would they pull from like your stream? Like, would it have to be someone that watches all your stream?
That would be nice. I would give them the freedom to like take what they want from the stream if there's someone active, which is I do want someone like that.
Maybe DDed could do this. Maybe. That might work.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, but fuck that guy. I don't want to pay him. He'll do it, or he can do it for me if it's free. I'm not giving him my money. No chance.
He's just gonna keep the money then. It's gonna be his channel. It's not gonna be your channel.
Oh, you're right. Because he can have the. Oh, because he'd be a manager.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking, I showed you Aerith's video, the way she did it, where it was a combination.
Oh, yeah.
It was pretty unique because it was gameplay.
Was she talking
with the memes? No. So what I would do is because when I record, I have the different scenes and stuff. So you could just get rid of like the face cam, the personality part, and then.
Would you want to do that? Would you?
I would want to get rid of the personality in those because someone would watch like a gameplay that wouldn't be on the mobile channel. It's not like a main channel upload, it'd be a second one, and then it's just like meme. That's the content and personality. It's like the gameplay's there to stand out. Like if it's like a nuke that I wouldn't normally use for something, but then that would be like one type of kind of like video on that channel, and then they could also, like I said, give them the freedom like pull from the streams like something they think is funny.
I think that'd be the best approach is having someone that could like
memes.
Yeah,
and it's just like
a 2-minute video. Probably.
Yeah.
How long are they're typically like
they're
2
like
3 minutes?
3 minutes, yeah.
But like hyper
they're like extended TikToks.
That's true.
They probably get crazy watch hours or watch
time.
percentage.
Oh, percentage, 100%. Yeah.
I wonder if that's why the algorithm pushes them out so much. It's about percentage now.
And they're just super clickable. Like at least Ice's, it's literally like, what is this build? You know what I mean?
I'm like scrolling through, it just auto starts on YouTube. I'm like, I don't want to watch this. Okay, 2 minutes. Click on it.
That's true. Yeah, it's like might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It already started.
Well, do you think it would not impact, but like, do you fear that it doesn't align with your brand image? You know what I mean? Because obviously you're like considered the most chill of COD Mobile YouTubers, and meme content is designed to be not crazy chill. You know what I mean? Do you think like is that part of
that is why
process?
I again keep talking about Aerith's is because it was kind of chill, like hers was.
It was more chill.
It wasn't like crazy.
I saw it, like you showed it to me, but I don't remember too much about it. It was still like throwing in memes and hypercutting, right?
I wouldn't say like super hyper, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go watch it, man.
Yeah, I should. It was on the main channel, right? She didn't like make a new one or post.
Yeah, which I think that's kind of strange.
She probably was just testing it to see what people think.
If it's the meta, yeah, give it a shot. Because even Bobby did.
Yeah.
I wonder how his performed.
I saw Bobby did a video recently where his thumbnail was the same type of deal where it's like a gun screenshot and like edited.
That was the one that was like super memey that I watched.
That one was super memey?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was like, dang, let's see what Bobby's trying to do here.
What'd you think of it? Was it Peter that did that? Do you know? Didn't you comment on like top comment is like I like how Peter put this
that was
in.
A different video. Maybe it was that one actually, but basically like Bobby was laughing. It sounded like a seagull, so we put a seagull on screen. I don't know. I thought it was funny. Yeah, I just want. I don't know. It kind of works for Bobby, but at the same time, I don't think he should overdo it. I think he had enough already. Maybe just like change the way his memes were before.
Yeah.
So something more like relevant now.
Yeah. I showed you CDay, right? The old Fortnite YouTuber that was getting 10 million views a video. He would do memes, but also have his voice. He was like, it's like a commentary, and then there's just memes on top of it. Yeah, I think that's where COD Mobile has to be filled. Right now, it's meme content with no personality, or there's personality with not much memes. Like we're starting to get people doing the middle ground. Like Bobby's done it.
I wonder how long that's gonna last.
Meme content? It's always gonna be a subgenre of COD Mobile content, I'd imagine. You know what I mean?
It'll just always be there. Yeah. I wonder when it's not gonna be on its like peak right now. Like
I don't know. What do you think the audience is for that in terms of age? Do you think 90% is like the younger?
It's gotta be like middle schoolish.
Middle school. I mean, there's always gonna be middle schoolers that download COD Mobile. You know, hop on. I don't know. It's definitely splitting up. Like you're gonna have different sectors of CODM. You have like your esports, you got your memes, you got your just like
the casuals.
Yeah, I'm excited for esports to start growing in personalities. Like that's with the tournament that they just played, Masters. I was really excited to see the rematch of NYSL and Tribe because I think that's a storyline that will develop. Because like they're
that's
ex-teammates.
The Optic phase.
Exactly, Optic phase. Truly also is a dark
horse. We
were
talking about this and you said you wanted to wait till the podcast. I don't know how deep we'll end up getting. But we were talking about how like COD Mobile now is, in my opinion, like in the Black Ops 2 stages of like console COD. Like for people
in what ways do you think? Just content or like
the way the scene, I don't know. I would just say like comparably the scene. Like there's not that many creators, the few like I'd feel weird comparing us to like Nadeshot, Scumpy.
Well, we're doing like the numbers they did at that time, right?
That's what I'm thinking. It's like if it grows the way that it grew for like console, I don't know.
Well, and that's part. I've talked to Godsley about this. We were like when we first moved in, we're like, dude, it's crazy to think about how we watched like FaZe and Optic like gaming houses. This thing sucks. It keeps sliding towards me. Anyway, we would watch the gaming houses and now we're doing that.
Yeah.
But what's different is that back then there was like a roster of people and it was all very US based, so it was easy to get creators in. Whereas with us, it's like the options are you, Bobby, which just doesn't work. Fergan, Europe. Me, Godsley.
Until you get in the house.
Yeah, exactly. Like create house and IRL content. It's just so tough because
there's not many big like personalities in the game right now. It's weird.
It's very top heavy. Very, very top heavy in my opinion. Like you have the creators that are like 500K plus and then you got a few that are like 100K plus. Well, I don't know. I guess lately it's been growing. There's been people growing out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, are they growing because of their personality or it's like the meme content? That's true. Why I wonder. It's like
personality content.
Those channels are going to do good, but I wonder like how like that's going to go for someone as a person, like YouTube full content career. Like
like that's a mental thing too. Like it might be the easiest way to success, but then it's hard to transition and pivot out of that. Like the hardest way to grow on YouTube or in content is be a multi-game streamer. Yeah. Because you can't find a niche. But it's probably the most mentally satisfying because you can do whatever you enjoy. Like Moist Critical, we've talked about him. Like he's the most him. Like he doesn't try to stick to one niche.
He'll do like
he'll do whatever he wants.
A movie review, a video game, and then
a flavored condom review.
Doing and then like military challenge, like it's
whatever
so
he wants. Yeah, and it works.
It always works.
And that's got to be the most satisfying thing as a YouTuber because then you literally you don't feel tied down. Life. Exactly. But it's again the hardest because like there's not many people that can pull that off. You have to be like very entertaining. You got to be like built for that.
Oh, I'm not built for that.
I'm not built for that either, which is...
You're kind of. I think you just don't believe, man.
I don't know.
You're good for content, for sure.
Yeah. My goal is always to entertain. No, that's not true. If I'm being completely honest, lately it's devolved more to like the money side, which I hate to say, and I want to get out of that.
Are you talking about YouTube specifically?
Yeah, YouTube specifically. It gets to the point where it's like, okay, am I creating content because I really love this, or it's because, okay, I got to get this sponsored video out or whatever.
Yeah.
And lately it's been more like that, which I hate, and I'm trying to get out of that rut, but it's been like that lately.
I can relate though, like the mobile channel, because like at the end of the day, if I had the option, I wouldn't be doing COD Mobile.
Yeah.
But
I really like COD Mobile. And
it's the best game that I've ever played for a job.
Yeah. Wait, really?
Because it was Ross. That was like the most successful one, right? And then I was doing. What did I move? Fortnite is what I moved on to.
Yeah.
And that was fun, but maybe it was just because then I started feeling the downfall. Yeah. So this has been the only one that I've sustained for a long period of time that I do enjoy. Like I'm not miserable. I was miserable playing.
Oh yeah, I'm not miserable at all right now. It just I'm trying to figure out thinking forward. I want to like. That's why I've done the live stream channel, which I'm bad at right now because I've been doing 30 minutes.
That's how I saw your live stream channel as an escape, sort of how like my plays channel is.
Yeah. Trying to like expand outside of just the niche that you built in, but it's hard to do that while also balancing the successful side. At least for me, like.
It's hard to stream to 200 viewers when you can just stream to 1,000,
yeah,
500, whatever.
Exactly. It's tough. Also, another thing, are we past time? I just want to make sure because I don't want you to miss your flight.
Yeah,
or
good,
maybe
yeah.
I do.
You do. I'm gonna book it. My Uber.
Oh, okay, that'd be perfect. That'd give us
See when they come.
Yeah, but again, I really do enjoy COD Mobile. It's just the content that I'm creating, I'm not enjoying. That's what I mean. Like, I enjoy the game. I don't enjoy the game enough to grind it like crazy, but I do actually really enjoy it. And I'm excited whenever new content comes out. Like, genuinely excited.
Streaming, it's pretty relaxing and cutting it down because I get to just be myself. Although you do have like that background stress if I need to get a gameplay in this stream or else.
Would you consider yourself very introverted or extroverted or middle?
I mean, yeah, introverted.
Yeah.
Like if I could just I do stay at home. I don't, well, I'm not like, if someone says like, hey, come over. A better
question, actually. Do you think streaming takes a lot of energy out of you when you're just doing it in your most natural way?
It does when I'm fake.
So that's the thing. I don't think I'd necessarily be fake, but I really try to accentuate and yeah, I don't know. Streaming is exhausting for me, and that's why I do 30-minute streams. Is I just get so tired, and part of it too is because I've been doing late night streams, which is. Well,
you've also been kind of forced to do every year just because you started it, or every day for a year.
Yeah, when the year is done, I'm gonna get in a habit of doing like I'll schedule and do that, but it won't be daily. It'll be enough to give me a break. Because like working out every day, it's the same thing. You don't want to work out every day. You need days to have that muscle heal, just so you can actually, grow muscle. You're not just constantly ripping it. I'm in the stage right now where I'm just like ripping the streaming muscle, and it's not really being developed much. That's why the streams get shorter and shorter and shorter. So
the Tribe House, it's nice. You guys moving soon? Are you staying here?
I think so. So the lease expired, and then we renewed it for another 6 months, and I think that was in April. So where are we now? April, May, June, July, getting on August. So in like 2 or 3 months is when the lease expires.
You think you guys are going to stay in Texas?
Yeah, 100% staying in Texas. What do you mean? Are you saying like the Tribe House stay in Texas, or like me and God's like, do we want to go back home? Or?
The Tribe House.
Oh, okay.
What would you do if like Tribe just disbanded and said like, okay, no more team house for you?
Well, they can't.
Okay, well, this is this hypothetical.
I'll just go back to my family.
Well, you wouldn't want to like, you would
make
just
a new one or
live
something
at your parents' house?
Yeah, I'll just go back there. I would look into, well, again, it's tough right now because it's like me and Godsley are like the only options. And I want to try to, like, Matt and JoJo, when they came by, they're like, they would be great for a content house, but they were just so small that they have to go through the stage of grinding and like really growing, which was just kind of tough. And they couldn't commit to that because Matt had a girlfriend in Florida and he would have to leave her to move here. And then JoJo got an offer from Mr. Beast and works for Mr. Beast now. So that kind of sucked, but they would have been perfect.
They definitely would have grown too.
I know, and I think we could have helped them grow, and it would have been great, and content would have been
good for everybody.
Exactly.
And like Tribe could have put them on their content page.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, done stuff like that. You guys, do you still do stuff often with them?
Like the mostly
like the Brawl Star guys, the Supercell people?
Oh, here and there, not as much lately, I guess. One thing is I'm pretty bad about like getting back to people, not just people, but like specifically when Tribe staff ask me to do stuff, I'm pretty lazy about responding to business things. So I think the CDay, who's the one that like kind of runs that and gets people for videos, he probably is like, yeah, Hawks always takes like too long to respond. So he's like, because there's such a roster of people that they can ask in Tribe that if someone's just not responding that much, it's like, well, I'm not going to ask him as much because he doesn't have as much interest. And typically, I actually really enjoy those videos, but the crew, which I like all the people, but they're just not like my crew. You know what I mean? Like I don't talk to them. Like they're all friends, and I'm always like the outcast. Not outcast, but I'm not in the group, the Supercell group. You know what I mean? So it's always a little harder. But now we have Kyle and Yanrique for COD, which is cool. So I'm hoping they maybe will get flown down here and do content occasionally.
That'd be crazy for them.
Yeah. They live in Jamaica, I think both of them. Right? Yeah, Jamaica. Yeah. But
it's crazy that most people are just outside the States. I mean, it's not because mobile's global.
Oh, yeah, going back to like the Tribe House, like we were talking about, most people that would kind of be a good fit live somewhere else in like a totally different country, so it's really hard. But when we first moved here, like we were saying, with the phase that we're in being a lot like Black Ops 2, we were thinking like, wow, we're like living the phase early house days. But then just no one could move in.
I think of 3060. Is that the address for the OG Optic House?
I didn't watch them that heavily. I look back at it often, but
that was what I did because I was just like starting to learn about like the competitive scene back then.
Yeah, who was in that house? Well, so it was
the original
together,
one,
right?
So it was.
At that time?
I don't think they lived together.
Did they not?
I have no idea. I don't keep up with it. I know they were close. I know he like visited Hex at his house before, like that. But at the house, it was Nade, Scump, Big Timer.
They're all with Optic now, right?
Those, well, except for Nade Shot, but yeah.
Oh, sorry, Nade. Yeah.
I know eventually like Embo's got flown out there. He was there for a while. Hitch was there doing the background documentary stuff.
So everyone.
Actually, I don't think this isn't even the OG one. Like I know Bose was there for a little bit. I'm thinking of like the second one. There's 3 that in my head, like the Scuff House, which was the newest one. Then I don't know, but it was fun to watch that, and I imagine we're in the Black Ops 2 stage. Like if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. What kind of content were they doing?
Yeah, like
sour candy, like weird. They were doing some IRL stuff. It was less. Really? It was because they were pro team though. That's the thing.
COD and IRL, would they literally just sometimes do a video that had no gaming?
It was like, hey, we're all together now. We're gonna do videos together. They're just silly stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't
necessary. Yeah, that wouldn't work today though, which is weird.
I don't know. It wouldn't work.
Could you imagine like if you and Godsley said we're gonna eat sour candies together, post it on your main channel?
Well,
how's that gonna do compared to a COD Mobile?
Well, that's the thing is like it actually did good. Like we did the wings videos, and it's like obviously it was a
well, that's what I mean. Do something with no COD Mobile content.
But it wasn't in the same video. Like we posted on our main channel, like us playing, and then the second video on the second channel was just us eating wings. The whole 10-minute video is us eating hot wings, and those videos have 100K.
Okay.
Part of it though is the fact that Ferg used the crying, and so like all the recent comments on those videos are like, "Who's here from Ferg's crying meme?" You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that kind of helped boost it. But I still think at the time they were doing really well.
Yeah.
So I think just people in general like seeing creators together in a real environment, you know what I mean, not just like over Discord.
Yeah.
So it always just tends to do better. So if you can get a big group, I still think it would.
Yeah, we need to get it to actually happen. 4 months.
When I'm 21, we all go to Vegas or something.
I was gonna stay here for a week, but yeah,
we'll
go to Vegas too. We could do that. But then the thing is, that would be something for fun. We wouldn't get good content done. Yeah, this is like the place to record, like for real.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, so just to finish that, basically
I want to go back.
We didn't get much done there.
We didn't get much done.
We had fun,
but it was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's just like a lot. The COD M scene in the Philippines is big, so like if there was a LAN and we went, I'm sure it'd be like really cool. Like
so
we'd see a lot of fans
like an actual LAN here.
Yes, world champs. Woo. You're gonna go to that for sure, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Nice.
99%.
Yeah. Unless you have to like watch Scooby or something.
No, we'll take him to daycare for that.
Oh,
my neighbor
you're
actually.
You're gonna pay someone to watch your dog.
Oh
wow,
my God.
That makes no sense.
No context.
No context. Really quickly, his girlfriend Maddie watches dogs, and I proposed.
Well, we take him to a daycare. We would take him to a daycare. That's the
same thing. Dog sitting.
No, we take him to. They're a mile away.
Did you send the gate code in the messages?
No.
Yeah, I'll put that in.
But yeah. Go on. So basically, I'm going back home. Early-ish.
He was here in the tribe house for 8 hours, and we were both in Dallas for like 2 days. So very short trip. Very last minute though, because it literally was like
I booked it the day and
then booked a couple hours later.
But my girlfriend, her job is to like go to other people's houses to watch dogs, and I'm coming back so she can do her job. Yeah. It doesn't make sense for her to leave our house. Like she should have just not done the job, but it was like she already did, like agreed to it. So
you're not gonna convince me. I still disagree.
But anyway, this is different because we're taking them outside of our house, and it's a doggy daycare center, so there's a bunch of dogs and they play together and stuff. So it's like
so it's like
taking it to a babysitter instead of having like a nanny come over. That's like the difference.
We don't have like go watch your kid though.
We don't have a nanny, but we have a babysitter. If we already had someone that came over to our house,
that's the same.
No, it's not the same.
Dog, that's like the difference between Chinese food and like
what
authentic Chinese food and like
no, I don't know where you. The first time you made this comparison, it was horrible too.
Okay, a quick comparison. If you are a restaurant owner, and you're selling food, you still are gonna buy food.
This is what he said.
You're still gonna buy food because even if you're selling someone a service, you still will need that service occasionally.
I said it was a waste for Maddie to leave the house to watch other people's dogs just for us to have someone come to our house. But that was an obligation. Yeah.
Like she has to go do her job.
She does.
And then you guys need Scooby to be watched. It's just things need to be done.
It just made more sense for me to cut my trip early than to just cancel out what she's doing.
Agree to disagree on this. You could have stayed longer, but you
didn't. You had a horrible analogy. You said, if like a chef sells his food, then it's a waste for him to eat food.
Yeah, that's what I'm
the
saying,
money he
bro.
makes from selling food.
I'm not budging on
no,
this.
because food is necessary.
Yeah, and having people watch something is necessary. Is that not necessary?
Not to like live.
Yeah, but who cares? That doesn't affect anything.
All right, thanks for watching part 4 of TheNest.
Nice, yeah. Episode
part 4.2 coming one day.
Yeah, we'll
actually have a real one.
Yeah. Hopefully this looks pretty cool. I think we busted this out again in like 20, 30 minutes, and I think it came out decent. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was a pleasure. I'll see you soon. Uber's coming. Do you have everything packed?
Time to pack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta
GG's.
Can you upload that to Drive?
Before I leave?
Oh, shoot. Yeah. All right. See you guys. Thank you for watching.